Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Santiago. Santiago is a classical Spanish boy's name that is derived from James, which, in turn, is the anglicized form of the Hebrew name for Jacob, Yaakov. The historical etymology of the name Yaakov is derived from the Hebrew word akev, which means at the heel. The significance of this has to do with Jacob, the twin brother of Esau, who was born second, and so he came out of his mother womb at Esau's heel. As the story in the Bible progresses, Jacob's name becomes tied with the meaning supplanter, since he displaced Esau from his rightful heritage as firstborn by tricking him out of his father's blessing. The Greek form of the name Jacob, Iakobos, was given to the Latin, Iacomus, which eventually turned into Iago and/or Yago in Spanish. Santiago, or Santiago, was first used for St. James, brother of John the Apostle and one of Christ's disciples, who is said to have traveled to Spain during his lifetime and was possibly buried there. Santiago has since become the patron saint of Spain, and the name is highly popular among Spanish-speaking countries, particularly in South America. The etymologies of the Spanish forms of the James name can be complicated. Jamie is the more modern version of James, and Diego is another mutation that followed the same language path as Santiago. But essentially, Jamie, Diego, and Santiago are all Spanish forms of the name James, all of which are ultimately derived from the Hebrew Jacob. Personality of the boy named Santiago. The number 5 personality loves the excitement of life and can easily adapt to all situations. As natural adventurers, these personalities thrive on the new and unexpected and prefer to be in constant motion. It makes them feel alive. They'll stir up some action if there's not enough around, and as inherent risk takers, they enjoy pushing the envelope. Naturally rebellious, the 5 personality has no fear and never resists change. Traveling and new experiences feed their souls. 5s are very social and attract friends with ease. People love to be around the 5 fun-loving and exciting energy. This is also a lucky number in numerology, like the 3s, so fortune seems to shine on them, helped along by their own optimism and good nature. 5s have a quick wit, a cerebral mind, and are generally very persuasive. Popularity of the boy named Santiago. The name Santiago has been on the U.S. popularity charts for as long as the government began tracking naming trends at the end of the 19th century. The name has obviously been influenced by the Spanish-speaking population within America, as well as those of Hispanic descent. The name has never really achieved any significant heights on the popularity graphs. In fact, most of its heaviest usage is taking place today. Since 1997, the name Santiago has climbed an impressive 375 positions on the list of most favored boys' names, getting closer to a spot on the top 100. This is likely fueled by the growing Hispanic population within the United States. Santiago is a 4-syllable name, and since it's derived from a Romance language, it has a beautiful lyrical quality to it. The name is loaded with Spanish zest and style. It could be just a matter of time before non-Hispanic Americans take hold of it. Quick facts on Santiago. Gender, boy. Origin, Spanish. Number of syllables, 4. Ranking popularity, 126. Pronunciation, Santiago. Simple meaning, St. James. Characteristics of Santiago. Progressive, intellectual, adventurous, freedom-loving, adaptable, sensual, easygoing. Cultural references to the baby name, Santiago. Literary characters of the baby name Santiago. Santiago is the Andalusia shepherd boy in Paolo Coelho's hugely popular novel, The Alchemist, published in 1988. He dreams of a great treasure awaiting him in Egypt and embarks upon a metaphorical life journey to find it, encountering fantastical people and experiences along the way. The journey is one of growth in all ways, as Santiago learns of the nature of the world, the mystical unity that exists in the elements of life, and his own place in the vastness of it all. Inspiring and uplifting, the book is a major proponent of its own specific philosophy: when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Santiago is the old fisherman of Ernest Hemingway's 1952 novel, The Old Man and the Sea, which was also made into a major film. The framework of the book is the old man's battle with the great marlin, which takes place over 3 grueling days on the Gulf Coast. Santiago is aging and losing his knack at sea. His apprentice, Manolin, has gone to another fisherman. This is the epic last act, the final push to succeed, to master one's environment, to return triumphant from the wars. Indeed, that is just what Santiago does, at great personal price, and it is probably his curtain call. Man and nature, man as an enduring survivor, grace under pressure, all are themes that underlie the story, but in the final analysis, Santiago is a good man and one to be emulated for his determination and forbearance. Santiago is the unfortunate protagonist of Gabriel Garcia Marquez novella, Chronicle of a Death Foretold, published in 1981. His is the death foretold, at the hands of the avenging brothers of a spurned bride who has accused him of taking her virginity. Told in nonlinear fashion from multiple points of view, the story unfolds as a parable of love, honor, betrayal, and the often minimizing power of religion on our daily lives. While the villagers rush to the shore with gifts to greet the arrival of the bishop, the brothers go about their murderous plans. At the end, Santiago is killed without really understanding why, and the bishop has passed by with no more than a blessing proffered from aboard ship. Santiago's murder has usurped the bishop's visit, and no one is the better or worse for either. Popular songs on Santiago. La Cruz de Santiago, a song by the Gourds, The Big Santiago Bust, a song by Mago de Oz. Famous people named Santiago. Santiago Cabrera, actor,